Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Edith. I am a certified nutrition and health coach, and I specialize in plant-based nutrition and holistic health and holistic healing. And today I am going over my Vimergy supplement haul with you, sharing some important information about all of the supplements that I had delivered recently. I have more in addition to this that I still have in stock in my pantry, but I'm not going to add those to this video just because it would be really long. But let me know if you have any questions. If you want to know about those other supplements, I'm happy to make another video next time. And if you're not familiar with Vimergy, they are the supplement company that I am partnered with, and I am not just sharing this because I'm partnered with them. I manifested that partnership because I absolutely love them. So they are the only supplement company I can honestly, truly recommend because they do not use any kind of harmful ingredients in any of their supplements. All of their tinctures are alcohol free, which is unheard of. Okay, so that doesn't happen in the supplement world. Generally, all tinctures are extracted by using alcohol. And when you're using alcohol, alcohol, first of all, is a poison. And it's very strong. And so when you combine it with the herbs, it's going to kill the herb, right? It's going to essentially destroy those antioxidant and healing properties that the herb is here to provide for us. So you definitely do not want to consume alcohol, and definitely not in your supplements, okay? So make sure, even if it's not Vimergy, that whatever tinctures you are taking are alcohol free. And the reason why a lot of these are in tincture form is because these are plant extracts from very strong plant medicine is what I call it. It's not the type of plant medicine people often refer to, but this is like the real plant medicine, like the herbs that actually move the needle in the right direction to reverse disease and improve your physiological condition. And when you use Vimergy supplements, you notice a big difference. Like, these are essentially the only supplements I've taken where I've really seen an improvement in my health and seen it quickly. And so I was actually using Vimergy supplements before they reached out to me for a partnership, and I was sharing them on social media. And of course, I learned about Vimergy supplements through the medical medium. If you've been here for a while, you know I definitely believe in his information, and that's what I use to help reverse disease in my physical body. And that's the information I use when I'm working with clients. And it's always been spot on when it comes to health, okay? And so when they reached out, I was so excited because I can finally feel confident in sharing a supplement with you guys. And I am able to actually increase my earning potential doing something that's good, which is amazing, right? Because at the end of the day, content creators need to make income in order to produce content, but you want to do it authentically, and you want to do it in a way that's actually going to improve the people's lives who are viewing the content. And I can 100% say that Vimergy falls into that category. So let me get into the supplements that I ordered for this haul. So first off, I have L-lysine, and this comes in a capsule form. So this one you cannot put into a tincture. This is an amino acid. It's essentially the building blocks for protein in the body, but more importantly, it is antiviral. It supports the liver. It boosts the immune system, and it's also anti-inflammatory. And if you don't have the ability to purchase L-lysine, L-lysine can be found in potatoes. And if you're going to consume it in potatoes for the L-lysine benefit, you want to have the potatoes steamed, not fried in oil, and not topped with a bunch of fat, okay? Because otherwise you can't absorb the benefits. So when you're wanting to absorb the nutrients from your food, you've got to have the fat out of that meal, okay? So, but L-lysine is available in capsule form. I take this every night before bed. I take more than what it calls for. It says 1 capsule. I take 2 in the morning and 2 at night. I've been working on healing from a viral infection, and so that's why I've been increasing my dosage. Do what works best for you. I am not here to give you medical information. I'm just sharing what I believe is true and what has worked for me and the people who I've worked with. But go and see your medical practitioner if you are unsure about whether or not these supplements would be good for you, and in terms of dosage too. Okay, just a little disclaimer. Cat's claw is also antiviral, antibacterial, antipathogenic, and essentially all of these are antiviral, antibacterial, antipathogenic. You're going to hear me say that over and over because essentially the number 1 cause of disease in the world are pathogens, are viruses, and there are tons and tons of strains, and they're continuously mutating. And even when you've healed yourself from one, you might get infected with more, like I just did. Okay, so unfortunately, there really isn't like a foolproof way to not come into contact with viruses unless you're a complete hermit and you don't come into contact with other humans. That's essentially the only way to do that. So it's very unfortunate, but every single time you are in a romantic relationship, let's say you are going to take on that person's viral load. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So you just have to be really careful with the partners who you choose, because you're just going to get whatever they have. There's no way around it. And it doesn't have to just be a romantic relationship. You can come into contact with these viruses by going to the restaurant. Let's say the chef cut his finger, and maybe there's a little residue of the blood on the plate or the food, and you've consumed it. Or you've gone to a public restroom and there was viral residue somewhere. You came into contact with it, you touched it, then you touch your eye or your nose or your mouth. You've taken in that virus. Same thing for the grocery stores. You know, you're pushing the grocery cart, you're touching the handle. Somebody went to the bathroom, they didn't wash their hands after they wiped their butt or whatever. Now there's viruses on that grocery cart. Okay, again, you grab the cart, you touch your eye, you touch your mouth, whatever, you've got that virus. Okay, so unfortunately, that's the reality we live in. So we want to make sure that we are consuming tons of antiviral, antipathogenic, antibacterial herbal foods, okay? And so that's going to come from herbs, fruits, vegetables. Essentially everything in the plant kingdom is going to help support these types of things from creating harm in your physical body. Okay, so a little rant there. Cat's claw is also anti-cancer. I think I said it's anti-pathogenic. It's also anti-inflammatory, of course. So anytime you are reducing the viral load, reducing the bacterial load, it's obviously going to reduce the inflammation, because that's essentially where inflammation comes from. Okay, so these things go hand in hand. If something is antiviral, it's also anti-inflammatory. So just keep that in mind, okay? And then the other thing I wanted to mention about tinctures is they are easier to absorb because they're in liquid form. So any supplement in liquid form is going to be easier to assimilate in the physical body. So that's why these are superior. Some things though cannot be in liquid just because of how they are in nature and how we are able to extract those healing properties. Okay, so next up we have licorice. Again, antiviral, antipathogenic, anti-inflammatory. This also supports the adrenals, and it also helps to push pathogens out of the body. So there are so many healing foods that we can consume, and each one plays a different role in terms of getting pathogens out, toxins out. And so sometimes one healing food will dislodge the pathogen from whichever organ it's harboring in, and then another herbal food will then pick it up and push it further down the elimination pathway. So it's kind of like handing the baton from one to the other, just like in the heavy metal detox smoothie, like the cilantro plays one role, while the dulse plays another role, while the spirulina plays another role in moving the heavy metals out of the physical body. So it's important to utilize as many of the healing tools as you possibly can in order to move these things out. Okay. Let's see, golden seal. This is another powerful plant medicine. It's anti-pathogenic, antiviral. It purges bacterial debris out of the body. And so this is good for bad bacteria, to get that out of the physical body. It also helps to remove toxins like heavy metals, pesticides, any of that chemical debris that is in all of our bodies from living on planet Earth. It's also antifungal, and it's just another arsenal to help reverse disease in your physical body. Next, we have nettle, which is rich in chlorophyll. So you can find nettle out in the wilderness. I think we have it here in the Pacific Northwest. No, I know we have it here. But if you're not able to harvest it, getting a tincture is the best way to utilize it. This is also rich in minerals like iron, zinc, magnesium, calcium, cobalt, and a few more. And it also provides immune support. So kind of like how antiviral also means anti-inflammatory, antiviral, antibacterial also means immune boosting, because again, if you're reducing the viral load, the immune system can come back up to its norm, to its healing potential. Okay, so everything's connected. Okay, let's see here. Next up, we have zinc. So zinc is absolutely critical. This is one of the critical supplements, and you want to make sure you get zinc sulfate. So there's tons of different zinc out there. However, the body cannot absorb and assimilate all types of zinc that you will find in the supplement realm. You want to get zinc sulfate, and again, Vimergy is top of the line. They do not use any harmful ingredients. Again, I want to reiterate that. So I'm reading the ingredients here: organic glycerin from flax seeds, purified water, organic apple juice. That's it. Nothing else is in here. Okay, so it's incredibly safe. It tastes great, by the way. And so in addition to the minerals that it provides, it's critical for the liver. It helps with psoriasis, brain fog, eczema, all of the autoimmune type conditions. Okay, and because of that, it's also antiviral again. So a lot of these things go kind of hand in hand, as I was mentioning. So this is a critical supplement. So is liquid B12. I told you guys I had some supplements in my pantry, and liquid B12 is there. So that's another critical supplement that I get from Vimergy, FYI. And critical meaning if you are deficient, you will have neurological symptoms. Okay, so it's really important that you at least get the critical supplements. I'll show you another one in just a moment. Next up is milk thistle. Milk thistle is a very good detoxifying herb. It is a liver support. It is your liver's friend. It also helps to manage cholesterol. It's again anti-inflammatory, antiviral. This is really beneficial if you're struggling with any autoimmune conditions. Okay, next up we have lemon balm. So lemon balm is one of those critical supplements. Lemon balm aids digestion. Lemon balm soothes nerves that are stressed. So we live in a very stressful environment today, and when you're constantly stressed, let's say in the fight or flight, which I have been in, and I've shared that in past videos, that will upset your digestive system. So lemon balm helps to calm down and soothe those nerves, especially in the digestive tract, so that you can assimilate and eliminate with ease, okay? It also helps sleep. It also helps you conserve your B12 storage, and it's very important for the liver. So it helps to detoxify the liver as well. And again, the liver is the most important organ in the body. I know they're all important. However, the liver essentially governs the others, and it is responsible for detoxifying the body. And again, I've shared this in past videos, but the number one cause of disease is toxicity in the body. So toxicity from, like I said earlier, viruses, bad bacteria, heavy metals, chemicals, pesticides, pharmaceuticals, all of the things, okay? The things that are being sprayed in the sky, all of that creates toxic load buildup in the body, and that's essentially the root cause of physical disease on planet Earth for humans, okay? So it's really important that we're taking these precautionary measures. Well, they're actually not even precautionary because we all have symptoms in today's world, so essentially these are just absolute necessities. Okay, next up we have glutathione. Glutathione is supporting detox. It is loaded with antioxidants. These antioxidants help to suppress free radicals, which create oxidative stress in the physical body, which create illness in the physical body. Okay, so these are going to promote cellular health. This is in a capsule form. It cannot be converted into liquid, and so it is in capsule form, but this is very important. It's a very potent, powerful antioxidant, okay? Next up, we have micro C. This is vitamin C, but it is significantly better than your average vitamin C. It also contains grapeseed extract, silica, rose hips, and another fruit extract. Rose hips are incredibly powerful and potent. And this vitamin C, the reason it's so strong is because it's these plant extracts that I've mentioned, and it's bioavailable. It will not upset your stomach. It's easy to assimilate, and it contains like 1000% of your daily needs of vitamin C. It's very strong. So vitamin C is another critical supplement. Vitamin C helps to aid, again, free radical damage. So vitamin C is an antioxidant, just like how I was saying, this is a powerful antioxidant. So think of antioxidants as they antioxidize. So they will not allow oxidation to occur. Oxidation is harmful. It's the free radical damage that hurts your DNA, hurts your cells. And so vitamin C is our number one weapon against that. So even if you're consuming fruits all day, which I do, I still supplement with this because this is like next level. Okay, I add it to my smoothies is how I take it. Next up we have MSM. This, I wouldn't say is a critical supplement, but it's really good for skin health. So this also contains silica and calcium. And of course, this is all vegan. Everything here is plant-based. This I think comes from bamboo. Yeah, so this is really great for skin health, which for me is really important as I'm getting older. Everything that you can do. Vitamin C is super important for skin health. And taking these together is a great way to boost your skin health. I think the Medical Medium has like a vitamin C, MSM, cocktail that he's put together. I think it has like maybe coconut water or orange juice mixed in with it. Anyway, really, really great for skin, hair, skin, and nails. So this is the current haul that I have. I have like probably 10 others in my cabinet that I take on a regular basis. I know it seems like a lot, but these are pure. So there's no like harmful additives. Typically when you buy supplements, you have all these additives in the supplements, and so it actually becomes a hindrance to the body because it adds to the toxin load, versus these are all plant medicine, plant extracts, 3 or less ingredients in the majority of these. And so this is like your arsenal for healing. And if you're not already experiencing symptoms, it's only a matter of time before you will, just because the toxin load in our environment is only increasing. And so it's just a matter of time, and most people don't eat well enough to not have to supplement. Okay, and then also our soil is compromised, our water is compromised, our air is compromised, our seeds are compromised. So we really have to do the best that we can, and I don't think that we can stay healthy without supplementation in today's world. And so that's why I highly recommend Vimergy, because it's pure, potent, organic, wild harvested, minimally processed, minimal ingredients. And if you click the link below, I'll have my affiliate link. You can learn about Vimergy and what they're all about, what they stand for on their website. I do have, I'll have a couple of links in the description below. One of them is for a 5% discount. You might still have to enter in my discount code, which I'll also have, which is just Edith, my first name, the letter A for my last name, and then 5 for 5% off. However, the second link I'm going to have down below is for 20% off. Now, Vimergy only allows you to use that 20% link if you've never shopped with them before. So if you're a brand new customer to Vimergy, you can save 20%, which is the biggest discount they ever give. They don't ever go higher. You can use it one time. Okay? And they will know if you're a returning customer. So only try it if you are a new customer. And if you are getting that 20%, I highly recommend stocking up, because that's how you're going to save the most amount of money. Okay. And as I explained before, all of these are necessary, unfortunately. Okay. But you can feel good about taking them. They taste amazing. They literally are from plants that you could harvest out in the wild. So there isn't going to be any like negative side effects. You'll see improvement right away. I guarantee it. I mentioned the links down below. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I will get back to you. And I am so sorry if you are waiting for that next video about the root causes of chronic illness. I promise I'm going to make the next one as soon as possible. I've had a lot of adversity in my life recently as well, just like many of you. So, you know, nobody comes to planet Earth and has smooth sailing the whole time. So I've had to get a couple of other jobs in addition to the content creation and the health coaching that I provide here. And so I've been extremely busy. And in the beginning, it also affected my mental health a little, because I was feeling like a failure, you know, not being able to produce enough through my own business and having to seek other jobs again to support myself. So honestly, I've been in the trenches with you. I've been going through it myself. I've had several tower moments. I feel like I'm the 10 of Wands in the tarot, like constantly carrying all of this burden on my back, and still to this day I'm feeling that, and so I just wanted to show up today, make a quick video about my Vimergy haul, just because of course it does help me. I'm being fully transparent, but also because these supplements have really helped me. Like when I had the viral infection, I think I had more than one at one time when I was coming back from Hungary, and I did not go to the doctor for a variety of reasons. I healed myself through the raw vegan diet. I think I cleansed for like a solid month when I got back through juice cleansing, and then the advanced 369, and I'm doing a watermelon cleanse right now. I did another round of the advanced 369 recently, and I have a ton of energy. You can probably notice I have more energy today than in the last videos, because I've been working on my healing, but anyway, just wanted to let you know that that other video is coming. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm juggling 3 different jobs, so I'm in the trenches with you, like I said. So again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I will check the comments. Thank you so much if you are here. I know my audience is small, but I'm hoping to grow it. So please share this if you think it's valuable. Thank you for your support. Thank you if you use my code or links. I really, really appreciate it. That is what allows me to continue to do this work. If you want a free health coaching session, I do have that link in the bio as well. And then all of my other affiliate links are in, or not the bio, description. I sometimes mix Instagram and YouTube up, but this is going on YouTube. So check out the description below, and I will see you next time.